Hello everyone and welcome to the next part of my beach build series. Today's build is sort of a pirate treasure build, but I realised when I started that I didn't have many of the pirate items actually on this island, so it did change a little bit from what I planned when I started, but it still has a kind of pirate theme to it. I wanted to put something on this top left hand corner of my island, the beach and the rocks, because prior to this it was nearly completely empty, and being so close to the houses I just felt like it needed something on it. First up, for the ground I decided to go with a dark wood pattern. I used a different colour of the same type of wood that I had used in the gingham juice bar beach build, and I wanted it to kind of be quite dark to add to the theme of this space and to match the rocks as well. And of course I left a couple of spots for some coconut trees because I always put coconut trees in my beach builds. Next up, I started putting some of the items down. You'll see that I changed things up a little bit. I moved things around a lot in this space just because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted it to look like. I just had a vague picture in my head, but I ended up using a lot of wood items like the barrels and the buckets. I popped in a couple of gyroids. I did some iron garden table and chairs in black because I thought they would suit the area, and same with the street lamps in black. And I even put in some jail bars. And of course, what is a pirate area without some treasure? You'll see that I've added a whole lot of gold items to around the treasure chest just to make it look a little bit more special, like someone's just left their treasure on the rocks of this island. As for music in this area, I wanted something that was not too overwhelming for the space. I didn't want something loud, I didn't want something that kind of took away from the area, so I ended up using KK dub. And here you have it, my little pirate-themed beach build. I'm quite happy with how it turned out, even though it wasn't what I was planning initially. I think it looks good. It's not overdone, and there are some cute pieces in it still to make it flow together. Now, here's where you come in. I have this space in front of the build where I don't know what to do with it. I tried a couple of different rock designs, I tried a little path, and nothing looked quite right. So, I would love to hear from you. What do you think that I should put in this little space? Put it in the comments below and I will have a look and definitely do one of your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has inspired you. And if you want any of the custom patterns that I use, the codes for them are in a link in my description. And I'll see you again soon for Beach Builds episode 5.